Fitness is one of those things that really, really help a lot of people manage their stress. I think it's one of the things that is not emphasized much. It's important that everybody must be active in some way, form or another.
Active lifestyle, yes.
Active,
Yeah.
just walk.
Walk, even walking.
Yeah.
All right, are we rolling? All right, let me do a few tests here. Pose for me, look pretty. That's it. Okay, gotcha. Good. Give me one more like a power pose for me there.
Like a power pose.
Yeah, that's it. Lovely. So here's the thing.
Yes.
Who's Mapule? Is it Mapule or is it
Mapule?
Mapule,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So who's Mapule when you are not in that fitness mode?
Sure, I'm always in a fitness mode. I'm never not in a fitness mode. I'm always in a fitness mode. Okay, Mapule, not in the fitness mode. I just like chilling, relaxing.
Nice.
And just watching podcasts and listening to audiobooks, going to the cinema, But most of my life revolves around fitness because it's work, it's passion, it's life for me.
Good. So, the question is, when you are not in a fitness mode, who's Mapule at your core?
When I'm not in a fitness mode, I'm just like to chill. I am one of those people that I like being by myself. I enjoy my own company. That's the way for me to recharge, especially with the type of work that I do. I always have to engage with people. So
hold that pose. Hold that pose.
I try and relax and stay in my lane. I like to chill at home, to be honest. I'm a homebody.
You're a homebody?
I'm a homebody.
I find it hard to believe.
I am a homebody.
Okay.
And the thing is, people think I'm such an extrovert, but because of my work, I have to get out of that shell. But I'm one of those people that like to be by myself, and listen to music, watch movies, listen to audiobooks, just chill. I genuinely enjoy my company.
That's good. So you're typically a girl.
Yeah, I am.
That's good.
Let's see what I can give you.
Get some stretching position, give something like, a stretch exercise you would normally do. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Let's do this.
That's it. Gotcha. Yeah. So growing up,
yes.
Have you always been in that movement, fitness kind of mode, or what motivated you as a child? Did you envision yourself being a fitness instructor?
No, I actually didn't know what I wanted to do, especially after matric. I've always wanted to serve, I guess, based off of the things that I gravitated towards. Like, I wanted to do clinical engineering. I wanted to be in Air Force. I applied for nursing. I applied for aviation. And yeah, I ended up finding myself very confused because I'm from Alex, so I never saw anyone that I looked up to, someone that I say, this, when I grow up, this is who I would like to be. And that on its own made me want to be an inspiration,
Gotcha.
I wanted to be that person that someone can look at and be like, this is what I want to do with my life. I've always had my core, I've always wanted to be an inspiration.
That's cool.
And I ended up, there was a point in my life where things were very hard, very confused. I would say borderline almost tapping into almost getting into depression. But I wouldn't say I was depressed. I think it was more confusion than depression. And I started running just as an emotional release. Hey? And you know, the roads are not user-friendly in Alex. So I joined a group exercise gym. And 2012, on the 10th of March, the Institute of Fitness Professional came to the gym in Alex to donate a few things.
Okay.
It was a Saturday. I woke up. It was actually on my birthday. I went to the gym. Amongst all the amazing people who were there, there was this gentleman from the Institute who saw me, and he was like, they asked if I would like to study fitness.
Okay.
That's actually how I got into fitness.
Okay.
Someone saw me, saw potential, and he decided to bet on me, you know. And I started and I never stopped. I studied exercise science. From there, I actually, before I actually started studying, I was invited for a fitness forum in Broadacres. And on that day, the manager saw me, and he asked the institute if I can come work in Broadacres Virgin Active. And they told him, no, this girl, it's her first time. She's never been in fitness. She doesn't know anything. And he was like, it's fine, we'll teach her everything. So I started working before I even knew what I was doing.
That's very encouraging, because sometimes you need just one person to bet on you, just one person to believe in you and say, I believe in this person, they have the potential, even if they don't have the resources or they don't have the experience, I'm willing to invest bet on that person.
Yeah. And the thing is, what I've realized is you always, for the fact that I was always happy, you know, always enjoying what I was doing, I think it made me stand out from a lot of people. So it's important to be authentic, to be yourself. It doesn't matter where you are, because the problem with wanting to be like everybody else, you'll get lost. You will be lost in the crowd. So once you are authentic and different, that makes you stand out. You become that one light in the midst of in the midst of all of that. So I think that's one thing I've learned throughout my fitness journey, and something that has kept me going till this far, is that authenticity is currency. You know?
It is.
I've learned that, and what happened was, when I was in Broadacres, because I was a fitness instructor, I actually wanted to do more.
Hold that pose. Don't talk. Hold it.
Okay.
Hold it. Hold it.
I want to lift the other hand.
Hold it. Look at me. That's it. That's it. Perfect. Go ahead. Nice.
So I wanted to do more. I decided, you know what, I'm gonna apply at the new gym at Ellis Lane. They were building two gyms, Ellis Lane, the collection, and Bryanston. I applied in Bryanston, they didn't take me there, and I applied at Ellis Lane. And people kept on saying, oh no, you have to come with makeup, you have to look all zhuzhed up. But I'm like, I'm doing fitness. So when I walked into the room for my interview, when I walked in there and I was greeting, obviously, the general manager and the assistant, they looked at me and they were like, oh my God, that's the smile we need at our gym. The rest was done.
Exactly.
I didn't have to sell myself and do any other thing. It was like, because I was just me, and I was so grateful and happy to be in that space. I think they also fed off of that energy, that this person actually really wants to to be
we're
here.
the ones here.
Yeah.
And I like your story about, being original, being authentic. In this photography industry, there's so many photographers out there. And especially one thing I've noticed here, in South Africa to be specific, a lot of the young photographers tend to copy each other, when it comes to the creative aspect of lighting, setting up. So if you go on social media, you keep seeing the same thing over and over and over and over, right? Everybody's work is almost the same.
I think I know why people do that. It is said that once you see a formula that works, why create something else? So everybody tends to use the formula that's already working, which is a good thing. But if you want to level up, you have to bring a touch of yourself. What you're saying, it happens also in the fitness industry where everybody's trying to do the same thing that the next person is doing. And I used to get a lot of people saying, oh, so now that there's a lot of fitness people, so what's up? And I'm like, the thing about everything in life, you bring your own energy, you bring your own character into it.
That's right. Yeah.
You bring your aura, you bring your flavor. Don't take that away, because even if we're doing the squats, you've seen there can be 10 of us doing squats, but there'll always be one person that stands out. It might be how their physique is. It may be how they smile. It may be how they dress, how they show up. So everything you do, don't lose a bit of yourself.
Yeah, your touch.
If there's a formula, add a little bit of you in it.
Like copy, let's say, copy what's there, what's work, and put your own personal touch
flavor,
to it.
put your own spice.
Yeah, put your own spice to it and make it your own.
Own it.
And I can tell that with the fitness, everybody trying to, because like you said, when a formula is working, so for example, people wanting to lose weight, right? There could be like a fad it could be like, 2025 season, and I can bet you next year there's gonna be somebody who come out and say, okay, this type of exercise helps you lose the fastest weight ever. And then you see a lot of people want to do it, or a diet, some type of diet. People tend to gravitate to it because everybody else is doing it, And I think when it comes to you standing out, everybody standing out, you will say, okay, this is working, but let me design something that works for you, and especially for clientele. So I had somebody telling me about especially how they want to do squats and do certain kind of exercises. And I was trying to educate them, telling them, okay, what that person is doing, it works for them perfectly because of how their body structure, their short,
the mechanics,
their mechanics works. You are tall, you got long femur. The way that person is squatting, if you were to do that, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Also, you might not get the same results.
Exactly.
And one other thing I always emphasize is, especially in fitness, we see there's so many things, there's so much noise. So I always advise that you try out different things and you pinpoint what works for you, and you create your own thing that works for you. You tried all the things, because when I started fitness, I tried out a lot of things. I did a lot. Can I go down?
Okay, yeah, you can go down.
Okay.
And then after that, stretch now, but after this, we're gonna do some jumping and some moving. Yeah, go ahead, let me get you.
I did a lot of fitness things. I tried out different things, but also I did that so that I can understand when a client is saying, I want to go into running, or I want to go into...
Hold that pose, hold it. Yeah, look at me. Perfect. One more. Okay, great, go ahead.
I want to go into cycling. So I have an understanding of what that entails and how to prepare for it.
Nice. I like the your story about In terms of, like, say, your everyday, when you wake up, say,
Yes.
when Mapule wakes up in the morning, what goes through your mind? Like, say, how am I going to tackle the day? What's going to happen?
My mind, there's nothing going through my mind. It's getting to work on time.
Yeah.
That's what goes through my mind. But yeah, when I wake up in the morning, it's just like, new day. Just take it with a pinch of salt.
Okay.
Stay as positive as you can. You're going to be working with people. Remember, it's an energy exchange.
I like it. I like talking about energy. People like how, because I keep saying all the time, we are spiritual beings having human experience. Everybody has a vibe, the frequency, energy towards that. So it's important.
No, that's a deep conversation.
Yeah.
But it's tricky because it depends who you're talking to and how open-minded are they.
Yes.
There's things that you have to be mindful of when you are interacting.
Hold that one. Hold that.
When you're interacting.
Yeah. That's
with people, it's like, what level are they on in terms of understanding and looking at life and experiences? So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So, the next series, we're gonna do some active jumping,
kicking, punching.
Kind of thing. You have a, do you want me you know what to do, right? You want me to show you some samples or?
Yes.
Okay, you gotta, let's see here. You can even do some of this.
Okay, I can do that.
So.
I don't know, I'm that flexible.
You can try. And this normal pose, like side poses.
Side profile.
We can,
that's so pretty.
try. Yeah, try see what, we'll make it our own.
Okay.
Just like we talk about,
Okay.
We steal and then we put our own
flavor.
We put our own flavor and spice on it.
Okay.
So, okay, cool.
I think, should we start with that one, the jumping one?
The jumping one?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
We'll do that. All right. So I'll be counting down from 3, 2, 1, and then you go for it. And then, let's see here. Okay. I'm ready when you are. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good, we'll get there. We got it.
Not too bad.
But yeah, see if we can get the legs slightly stretched. I don't know.
You want them straight?
Yeah, like how you can, rather than bending your knees, right?
Okay.
See if you can, yeah.
You want the splits in the air?
Yes, if you can, but that's what. See, within your own ability and comfort, of course.
Let's see.
3, 2, 1. No, it's my bad. I was late. I got late. It was my bad. I was late. All right, let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I've got something there. It's loading.
1,
2. See here? Yeah.
Oh, not too shabby,
Check
but
that.
the hair is.
Yeah, it's the hair.
Oh, the hair.
Is it possible? Do we have a rubber band we can tie the hair at the back for now? And then we can loosen it for the actual sit down stuff.
Let me see the other one.
Okay. What's that?
That one.
Yeah, that one. So over here. This one work. Here's my mouse. Yeah.
No, I don't like it.
You don't like it, yeah?
No.
Okay, we'll try it. We'll finance it.
I'll try.
We'll finesse it for a bit, yeah.
I'll try to do better.
Yeah.
Huh?
You can't find your car key.
But I have a rubber band. I was gonna get you a nice
Okay.
Oh, okay, no worries.
I'm just gonna do a little
Pony, it's fine. Okay.
just to keep it out of your face.
Okay.
How does that
Let's try. Let me try to do this side.
Do you box?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, whatever you feel. We can also, after
Yeah.
this, we can try do some
Yes, the shadow
yeah.
boxing vibes.
Okay.
Okay, let's try this.
Okay, I think you should face this way. Yeah, that's it. Because that's the bigger light source. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go here. Jump in. And then the arm, I think the arm didn't go out.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you go out.
Fix the arm.
Yeah, let's do
One more.
let's do the
Let's try it one more.
yeah, okay.
Okay, one more.
All right.
One more.
3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. I think I got something.
Oh. It's something missing, but
It's okay. We're good. Let's see
there's
it.
a little bit of paprika missing there.
Yeah. No, I'll take care of you there. I'll take care of the rest.
It's so you can work with that.
Yeah. But we can try. Let's try. I like
I want to
this.
see the, yeah.
Yeah. So here's another thing. Rather than looking straight in there,
I must look at you.
like not look like sideways at an angle.
Like there. I
Yeah.
must look at this picture.
Yeah, I like angle. You are looking, instead of jumping straight into the thing, jump like you are facing
Okay.
that angle. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
it. And
Okay.
let's see if that will.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad at all. That's
We
good.
can work with that.
We're getting there.
Okay. And
Okay.
should I face you?
You just face.
Keep it like
yeah,
that.
Face, yeah.
Okay.
Facing that direction that you're looking at, your
Okay,
body's
okay.
facing. Okay, I'm ready when you are. Deep breath. That's it. 3, 2, 1. My bad. Sorry. my focusing didn't.
Oh, the shoulders are popping though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
There's something there.
My focus didn't lock on. Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
Ready? Deep breath. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah. See here. Here you go. Yeah. That's. We got.
Oh, even this is like.
Yeah, we got. Let me see here. This is locked down. There.
Oh, that's nice.
There. We'll work with this.
Okay.
We'll work with this. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, it's work. We got it. Yeah. I can see me working with it.
Okay. You don't want one for the road?
Yeah, let's get one for the road. I know. I know what you. I know.
One for
Yeah,
safety.
you're feeling it now. So you're feeling it now.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Let's see how it's coming along.
Let's see. I'll give you 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. It's good. Watch that. This hair. Can we get it in there? This hair there.
I'll take it off the face.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can squeeze
let
it
me-
in there.
Let's switch this light, and then we'll jump into interview shortly. Okay. So, yeah, that turn almost towards, not to here. Yeah, almost like you are slightly like punching into my lens. Okay.
Oh, like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Okay, I'm ready when you are. Go. Okay, go. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah.
Covering the face. Covering the face.
Yeah, cover the face. Try. Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Also, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So try, I know you punch in, but you know.
I must punch low like this.
Yeah, try not to get into the, I know it's like the proper form, you're doing the proper form, but for the picture look nice. Okay. Yeah, try, let's see. Actually, that, go back for me. Take a 3-step back, 3 step backs, that's it. Because this light is off, so I wanna make sure that the other lights are working. So there we go. Let me see here. That's it. There we go. Nice, perfect. Okay, I'm sure we got something there. All right, let's get ready for the sit down. So yeah, we've got some really beautiful
that's nice.
images to work with. So what I'll do, let's do some few posing. You can stand right there, almost like that, almost facing
that way.
Yeah, that way for me, and then okay, that's it. Off there, take 3 steps forward. There, that's it. And do a test. Let me see here. Yeah, go. Nice. All right. Okay. It's not going. Okay, cut. All right. Thank you very much. Mapule.
Himbo.
Pleasure having you here.
It's an absolute pleasure.
How was
to
the
be
shoot?
Here. It was fun.
Yes?
I wish I had more time.
I know. Like,
Actually, I should have prepared better. It's my fault.
You did all right. You did great. You did great. Trust me. Don't overthink it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
At least one money short.
At least that, even if I suck, even if I suck, there must be one money short in there. So we are good. And I'm really glad that you find the time to come and join me us on this set. So I've been coming to Goals for the past 2 years.
Yes.
And I always see you, you working hard. Either you're actively, hardcore working yourself out or training somebody.
Yes.
But we never really got to speak,
Yes.
and that's who I am. It's not like because I'm a stuck up, but I mean, by means of Shimi, we got to chat, and I'm happy to have you here.
Thank you for inviting me.
So how did Queen Fitness start?
The thing is, in my journey of fitness, there was a point where I wanted to level up. I was a fitness instructor for a while, and I wanted to become a personal trainer. I decided I'm going to continue my studies. So I started saving up money. So I used to run from Alex to work so that I can save up that money to pay my fees.
And every morning?
Yeah, and I had to be at work at 4 a.m. So I'd leave the house at 3.
Okay.
So I'd leave the house at 3 a.m., run to work, get ready, obviously do what needs to be done, because firstly, I understood that I was blessed, obviously, to have a job.
Yes, yes.
But with that being said, I also realized that I had a bigger goal, like a bigger vision. At the back of my mind, I've always had a goal of being an inspiration, and I've always wanted to be that girl that inspires people. When you see me, you're like, oh my God, there's more to life. I can dream bigger. It doesn't matter where you come from. I can also be on the cover of the magazine and see someone that I can relate to, not someone who's far-fetched, who like I wouldn't be able to bump into and be like, this is possible for me. So I wanted to be that for someone else. I entered a competition, a women's health competition. That's how Queen Fitness actually started.
All right. I saw the cover. I think on your profile, I saw the cover. Yeah.
Well, my goal was to be on one cover. Now I've been on about 7 covers, so which is good.
It's good. More to come. More to come.
Of course. And yeah, that's what I wanted. I entered the competition. when I entered the competition, a friend of mine said, but you're not on social media. How are the judges going to see what you do? So I did a profile, hence Queen Fitness, Queen Mapule, the Queen. That's why Queen Fit, my love and passion for fitness. And the last part was because I used to get a lot of compliments on my glutes.
Okay.
Hence, it is written the way it's written.
Okay.
Yes. And then I started that, and I started posting what I normally do, which is I didn't curate or try and do something different. But the thing is, South Africa had not experienced a woman in fitness like me at that point. So that's what made it like so big. You know, that's what made me gain a lot of traction at that time. And when I won the competition, the Women's Health Next Fit Star, that opened up a lot of doors.
I can imagine coming from Alex, being the Alex, you must have had that inspiration from the community.
Yes,
supporting.
and also, to be honest, one of the things that I realized that helped me actually win the competition, it's because I had a story behind. I was not just the girl in fitness, I was a girl in fitness who had a story to tell, to inspire, you know. So I think that's when the judges were like, yeah, there's something here. The people need to hear the story. She needs to be known and be seen, and inspire other people who are going through so many things, because I was coming from a lot of things, you know. And yeah, that's how Queen Fitness started, to a point where I found myself living beyond my dreams. You know, when you dream this small, and then God gives you this big.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Like, do you think women in fitness are finally being taken seriously?
Yes. And to be honest, when I started back then, I used to get people saying, oh no, but you must do normal, easy stuff. But for me, there was another mandate. Another mandate was to gain respect from men, to be honest. It was, I didn't want to be seen as that girl in fitness who has a small waist and a big bum. I needed to have substance. And I did it, and I did things that even men were like, yo, even I can do that. To a point where I inspire both males and females, both young and old. You know, I would add a little bit of dance into my training workouts. I smile a lot, and I like, you look at me and you can see this person enjoys what she's doing. And from that, even the guys would be like, yo, Mabs, I respect you, the things you do, even I can't do them. So it's not like you're not just a pretty girl with a small waist and a big bum. You are someone that walk the talk.
Because I see, like, you know, women these days face a lot of pressure to act in a setting, you know, setting where, especially on social media, you're considered a public figure, believe it or not.
Yes.
For somebody who's a public figure yourself, advocating for health and wellness, how does that pressure? Do you feel pressured to appear, you know, do
in a certain way?
Yeah.
No, I don't feel any pressure. It's only when people start to speak to me, the noise from people, but it's not the pressure from myself because I think that's the most dangerous thing. It's you putting pressure on yourself. The outside noise, you can always block it. Firstly, it's because I never do things that I'm not comfortable with. I've always been one person that says, will I be able to do this for the next 6 months? So am I happy? Is this filling my cup? It was never about the outside. It was always about living my truth and inspiring through that. So I never had to show up as somebody else. And the biggest mistake that a lot of the fitness people would want to show up as somebody else and not be able to sustain that. Because I was very authentic, and I've always been me. Like, we were having this conversation yesterday. This lady was like, Mabs, I know you from 10 years ago. You've haven't changed. You have evolved, but you haven't changed. You have stayed true to who you are.
Yeah.
And that, for me, I don't take it for granted. And it's easier. And I can see myself doing what I'm doing for the next 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that has a lot of my authenticity, has mileage.
Mileage, yes.
Because if you, like, how long can you keep up being someone else?
Someone else.
You know, which is why it's always, I tell people that, you know, if you are yourself and you speak your truth all the time and you're honest, you will never catch yourself lying.
Yeah, it's important to be grounded.
Yes.
To have something that you stand for.
That's right. That's right.
And to not be moved by trends. Trends still come and go. But you're going to stay in your own body.
Well, there's a big transformation. There's a big gap between the transformation of, like, you know, wellness. How do you see the world going forward in terms of, okay, we're talking earlier about people using supplements, you know, thereby even then they'll go on social media and tell you, I'm eating this fruit, I'm eating this and that. That's making me look the way. But we know that's not, you know. And then we have the other people who are into all natural fitness, you know. Do you think that there are more people going natural or more people going the opposite? Of course, we're talking about endorsement also is important. And some of these endorsements are also legit, you know, they're healthy.
Yes, yes.
How do you balance it?
You know, we always talk about the notion of balance, but it's very tricky because there's always something that will take priority in life. We can lie to ourselves and say we're maintaining balance, but the truth is there will always be something that takes more than the other. And the fitness industry now, it has transitioned. It's transitioning into more of a wellness and holistic approach, which is good. And I think as much as COVID happened, it was a blessing in disguise in terms of the health and wellness space, where people now realize that it's important for one to take care of themselves and be healthy, you know? So it was one of those things that, as bad as it was as an experience, but it did bring out a good outcome.
I remember during lockdown in the estate I was living in then, you know, we were not even allowed to go in the estate street.
Yes.
I wanted to work out so badly. I ended up filling these 25-liter water jugs.
To just do something.
Do something with it. Yeah. And I get you.
That helped a lot, and people realized the importance, and also they were open to learning a lot more about health and fitness and the benefits that you get, because it was not just about being big, it was about being healthy. People were now exercising to maintain a healthy lifestyle, obviously to deal with the other issues, underlying issues, to prevent that. We like quick fixes, we like instant gratification. And all I can say is one needs to be able to discern and choose what's right for themselves. You know, you cannot control everyone. So if somebody chooses right, let them go and experience the positive and the negatives. But if I have an ability or a platform to at least inspire one person to take the better route, that's good enough. You can't change the world. And you're not everybody's cup of tea. So, and not everything not one thing won't work for everybody. So everyone needs to choose what will work for themselves. And if that's the route that you're going to take, you better be ready to take it with the consequences, the positive and the negatives. So I'm all about that. But I do feel like a lot more of the phase of artificial is going to fade. And we're going to go back to our roots. We're going to go back to natural. It will happen.
It will.
It might not be now. It might not be in my lifetime, but it will happen.
Sometimes you have to get to a certain point or experience some life-changing situation for a person to realize, okay, now I have to take this more seriously. You know, a lot of people don't know about myself, but 2 years ago, I underwent a heart surgery. All right. They didn't cut me up, thank God, you know, technology, they went through a catheter, they went through my groin and traveled to, I was awake for probably the first hour I was out. And then I woke up and then, they were still traveling the wires, through my veins into my heart. And the whole thing, what happened was I used to experience palpitations. It started off with a normal palpitation.
Yeah.
And then it progressed, became more frequent to the extent that sometimes, like, for hours I could feel. And then I went to, at the time, it actually started when I used to live in Canada.
Yes.
I went, they did MRI, and I went to see the cardiologist. There's everything. I was even once told that I was stressed. So I was told to get off caffeine, energy drinks, whatever.
Drinking my coffee.
So I don't take any stimulant, any artificial stimulants but I think what exacerbated, I was on a flight back after visiting my children for the holidays in Toronto from Amsterdam to Joburg. I started feeling this numbing pain on this side. I thought that was weird, but I felt it wasn't. I thought maybe because I sat down for too long of a flight. So I stretched. It wasn't, and it kept on getting worse and worse. But luckily, I had aspirin, in my camera bag. I took an aspirin. That's what saved me. Because the flight landed at midnight. Around 2 a.m. I barely slept. I woke up 8 a.m. I called my doctor. I explained to him what I was feeling.
Yeah.
And he said, come in. So I drove myself to the clinic. He checked my heart rate.
And realized that.
And he was like, your heart is not actually beating. It's just pumping. It's not beating.
Sure.
They took me to emergency. They hooked me up with this ECG machine. Yes. It was blaring.
Everything was
everywhere. I had 7 nurses around me. They called a cardiologist on call, who immediately diagnosed me. They sent their reading. I had something called atrial flutter. So, and within weeks I had surgery done. And for about a month, I couldn't do much because apparently my heart was actually failing. My heart was performing at less than 20% capacity. So had I not gone or waited, I could have in my sleep or had a stroke or
something very, very bad.
So after that, I had to really be, I watch what I eat. I watch what I put in my body. So it's all natural. I try to eat as healthy. My partner is trying to get me as much
as healthy as you possibly can.
Healthy food as possible,
Yeah.
So.
And and interesting enough, it's stress is a silent killer.
Yeah.
And people don't realize how bad it is, because a lot of people don't talk about it. Yeah. And stress could be caused by so many things.
So many. And it's
so many things.
If in a normal day, a lot of people are stressed.
Yes.
Even driving in traffic in Joburg causes stress.
Hopefully not to kill you.
So it's about managing, your life. And I try these days. I think after my surgery, one of my previous assistants made a comment. And I think we were on a shoot or something happened.
Yes.
And she was like, George, I think, after they must have done something to your heart. And you become so unbothered and cold. And I said, no, it's because now I've decided not to give a shit.
I don't want stress.
Yeah.
I want peace.
No, I don't. Yeah. If you say the sky is red, the sky is red.
I agree with you.
As long as it's not, interfering with my personal space, my life.
So be it.
So be it. Do yourself,
No, the people must. And what I wanted to say is, fitness is one of those things that really, really help a lot of people manage their stress. I think it's one of the things that is not emphasized much. But it's important that everybody must be active in some way, form or another.
Active lifestyle, yes.
Active,
yeah.
just walk.
Even walking.
Yeah.
My cardiologist told me once that even walking, doing something,
Moving.
get your heart rate.
to work and
for
farm.
5 minutes, it's enough.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything excessive. It's enough.
And
Anyway.
eating.
And eating good food. That's
Be
right.
mindful of what you consume,
Yeah.
because there's also this thing of emotionally eating but not feeding. Once you understand that food is medicine,
That's big.
you then are very mindful of what you consume, and you try and obviously stay away from things that are not medicine, that are not gonna, that are not beneficial for your health and your well-being. And I think people should also learn about the things that are very important for the things that one needs to consume to make their lifestyle better.
That's right.
Because food is not just about how we look. It's about the functionalities of other organs in our bodies, including your brain, including your livers, your kidneys. It's so many things that are involved that food may heal or may harm. So one needs to be very mindful. We're not just talking exercise.
Yeah. It's
No,
everything. It's your lifestyle,
everything.
your mental state, emotional state, and knowing who you are. Being self-aware is very important. Knowing what works for you and what doesn't,
Yes.
But I mean, do you think that a lot of women are harming themselves in search of quick fixes, like they want quick results?
Yes.
So they're going in and doing
all these yo-yo diets, or injections that they don't know what's in there. Nah. Well, I'm not saying anything.
No, it is. It is. I mean, they might as well talk about it, because I was reading an article in the New York Times where there's a class action lawsuit against the manufacturer of this weight loss injection.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the side effects, some people are experiencing memory loss. Some people are having kidney failures. Some people. So there's so many other side effects that are not publicized.
But I also feel like it hasn't been tested for a very long time, to be honest.
But then again, a lot of this I'm not even gonna go into vaccine,
Let's not go there.
Yeah, did they even go through extensive,
process to actually.
Okay, in case of pandemic, we have to give them some, break that, yes, people were falling down like flies and they wanted quick fix, but the side effect is, even, I don't know, some people were saying that, oh, did you take the vaccine? I say, yeah, and they say, do you think it could be there's a relationship between that and your heart surgery? So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
because sometimes we really don't pay attention to our bodies that much.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't know what affects you.
I don't know what affects, but then again, there's been people having had congenital heart failures and other stuff due to the COVID vaccine.
Oh, okay.
But I myself, I don't know.
You can't say.
I just happen, but anyway, it's like. So what's one misconception about you or your lifestyle that you want to set straight?
I don't even think there's a misconception, but I guess people think I don't have a life because the only thing I share is the fitness.
Yeah.
And I plan to keep it that way. I think there's a big separation between my life and fitness. I'm a very private person, to be honest, but Queen Fitness is a public figure. So Mapule is a very, very introverted, homebody type of person who likes her space.
Talking about being a private person, we have a mutual friend, Pasiano.
Oh, yes. I go for socials.
Yes, and I've seen he's always been inviting me to course. I take private lessons with him.
Yeah.
So
nice.
he's been inviting me to go to a social that he tells me, George, you know, the best way to learn is to go to socials.
Yeah.
But then I think my first few socials, I sucked so bad that people didn't want to dance with me.
Yeah.
So that kind of bruised my ego a bit.
No, but you just have to continue, like just continue, because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, that's the only way you're gonna
that's
break
true.
through that wall.
Yeah.
I love dancing.
Yeah,
It's
but
one
I've
of-
seen the reason I brought him because
Yeah.
I've seen you on his in his reels.
Oh,
You're on
no.
the floor dancing as well.
I love dancing because
Yeah.
to me, it's like I don't have to really have much of a conversation with the person.
Yeah.
We're speaking through dance.
That's
you
right,
know?
yeah.
So as much as it seems like, oh, it's an outgoing, I'm still quiet, basically. I'm just dancing
You
and
dancing
listening to
to
music.
music.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to enjoy until my surgery and then work, and then I fell in off the rails. But I need to. I always tell him. He said, George, probably in the next 2 years you'll be ready. Like, you know, I'll surprise you.
No, you have to. Now I'm going to hold you to it. You better come to the social and you're going to dance with me.
We're
Because
gonna make it happen.
I
We'll make
think
it happen.
I'm one of,
Yeah.
I think I'm really good.
Yeah.
No, I'm not great, but I'm
You're
good.
good.
I'm decent.
That's good. That's good. But how do you personally help women build
Their confidence.
confidence beyond fitness? Like with and beyond.
You know, the nice thing is once we have that relationship, you realize that personal trainers have more to offer than just exercise. The conversations that we have with our clients are quite deep, and they really help them beyond just how they see themselves. It's how they move, how they make decisions. It really influence it influence the other parts of their lives. So that's how I make them feel confident, is also because I'm very mindful of, I listen to how people speak. I try as much as I can to be as positive and speak life to people as much as I can. And with that being said, it really makes a big difference in how, when they come to me with looking at life in a certain way, I do help them start seeing life differently, not just the training. You build a very strong relationship and a safe space for them to let it all out and walk away with. They always say I'm an unpaid therapist. Because
I think, you know, in any line of work where you have a one-on-one interaction with your clientele, it happens a lot.
Yes.
It happens. So, like my mom was a hairdresser for about 30 years, and people will sit in her chair.
And not to even do their hair.
And they just start, you know, and but you know, she will hear all the stories and encouragement and all this stuff. And being the woman she is, she will just give her
your wisdom,
you know,
your
the
little wisdom that you have. Yeah.
You know, and even on a personal shoot, sometimes when I'm like, the experience we had today is my normally how I interact with my client,
yes.
just to draw up sometimes they're timid, they're very shy, and
to get them out.
I need to draw them out, and then and I hear a lot of personal stories, personal tragedies, personal achievements, and stuff like. And sometimes it does help because knowing that background makes me decide how I'm gonna frame the photo shoot. You know, try to make it represent something meaningful for them. So sometimes fitness becomes an afterthought to most women when, like, you know, after work, okay, let me go have a quick workout, or when Christmas season is coming, the beach season, you know, let me try to work out to achieve certain body. Oftentimes then it's normally too late because you have to start.
It happens a lot. It happens a lot, but luckily for them, we the ones who have experienced, I always say to them, you can't pour out of an empty cup. So I make them understand that it's their time and it's important to choose themselves first so that they can be able to extend that onto the other things, onto work, onto your relationship, onto the kids, and onto your friends. Because if you are depleted, how are you going to be able to do all these other things? You want to bring out the best version of yourself all the time, and so that the people can experience the overflow, not taking away from you. So it's one of the things that I always emphasize. And to be honest, like I said, you wouldn't be able to change everyone at the same time. But for me, being able to change one's life, I know that that is going to unfold into the other people that will have an experience with that person, you know. So yeah,
That's
they shouldn't. They do it a lot. Like they give themselves to everyone, and hence I always like to be by myself and recharge. And because I know one of the biggest things that I do is pour into them, because I know they pour into other people and
That's
they forget
right.
about themselves.
Yeah.
But when they come into my space, that's when I help them recharge, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And encouraging them, you know, to
Yeah.
find some balance to take care of themselves, self-care, you know, come
Usually
over.
they start by, oh, I want to lose out. But when you come to me, my conversation with you is, I want you to become a better version of yourself. That's my goal for you.
That's right.
But I won't disregard the goal that you came into my space with. And 5 years later, this person is still here, and they're like, yo, I literally can't live without exercise. You have really, my goal is to make people really love and enjoy being active,
That's very nice.
to make
That's
it their
very,
lifestyle. Yeah.
So assuming this is like a case study.
Yes.
So assuming two people come to you at the same time, they have the same goal of weight loss or muscle tone or whatever their fitness goal is, but it's the same goal.
Yeah.
But two genders, a male and female.
Yeah.
Would you approach them the same, give them the same routine protocol? Or would be you based on the male, say, okay, you were a male, this will work for you, or if you're a female, this will work for you?
You know, the thing is, even if they come with the same goals, they're not the same person.
Good call.
Yeah. They're not the same person, and I'll have to study them, both of them, and see their strengths and their weaknesses. That will give me a guideline to where I'm going to take them from there. It won't be the same routine, based off of the fact that they're not the same people, they're not dealing with the same stress, they don't have the same strength. So it will give me, eventually it won't be the same, because I'm not dealing with the same people.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think lifestyle is it's a habit that people need to be more aware of and implement it in their. So my son turned 13 this past October, and I think from the beginning of this year, you know, we talk because they live in North America. We do a lot of video calls.
Yes.
And there was one time he sent me a picture, shirt off, and then his abs.
I mean, if you were my dad, even me, I'd be exercising.
I'm like, okay. I mean, he's 12. He was 12 then, not 13. And then his mom told me that she signed him up for the gym because he wanted to. Well, I mean, he made it. He plays basketball for his, for his school, and he's doing well. So as a dad, I think after seeing me enjoying childhood all the time, me being physically active at the gym, that was a proud moment.
It rubs off.
So, and I think the more children actually imitate, the lifestyle of parents. I mean, like they know.
You influence them without you trying to influence them, whether it's intentional or it's not.
Yeah.
It will bring out something.
Yeah.
You don't have to force it.
That's it. No, you don't. You don't. But
yes, you don't have to
I think
force it.
when I never force it onto him, but he kind of gravitated towards
influenced
it.
him.
Influence,
Yes.
yeah. And one of my life goals is to have one day when he's bigger, he can spot me, we can train together.
Train together,
I mean, he's
yes.
old man, and then he's bigger. Okay,
Now
guys.
he's the one picking up heavy weights.
Let's do it. All right. So I think so far we're good. Like, looking forward, what's your dream for women in fitness over the next 5 years? What's your dream?
Sure. The honest truth is now women are really, really stepping up their game. My dream is to see more of it. And to see more women getting out of the shell of being afraid of picking up heavy weights and really tapping into that pure strength training, understanding that strength training is very important for your structure, your skeletal muscle, your skeletal frame, and also for improve with the hormones, and also it helps with menopause, So the more they get into fitness, my dream is to see more of them getting into pure strength training, lifting heavy, and shying away from this notion of when you lift heavy, you're going to start looking like a man. And I hope
that's a huge misconception.
Yes, and I would love to see more of them really pushing hard and becoming better version of themselves, the stronger version, the faster version, and the fitter version of themselves.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that you're talking about longevity and the hormone and the lifestyle. In winding down, when young girls look at Mapule Ndhlovu, what do you hope that they see?
I hope that they see a true representation of a strong woman who's got a balance of strong and femininity. They can coexist in one person, and just know that anything is possible. Doesn't matter where you come from. They must also know that they can dream beyond, bigger. Like everything is possible for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Having a pleasure of photographing you for the first time.
I hope we're gonna help.
Oh,
more.
yes. There's gonna be, this is definitely not gonna be the last.
That's fine.
So I hope that the takeaway will be having one or two beautiful images of you that you can use for yourself and
flex.
Yes. Because it's interesting that, I don't, as I mentioned earlier, I don't talk to people at the gym. I'm in and I'm out. So it's a pleasure to get to know you and even more here on set. And this portrait, this shoot, this, getting to know you more. I hope that the gems that you've shared will resonate with a lot of people in terms of taking their health into their own hands and being active, and you being an inspiration to a lot of young girls. And it's very touching, and I'm very glad to get to know you.
I hope I inspire not just young girls. I hope I inspire everybody,
yes, that's right. The masses,
that's what I want. To inspire just people who want to become the better versions of themselves.
Great. All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for making it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for having me.
Mapule Ndhlovu.
Queen Fitness.
Queen
AKA
Fitness.
Queen Fitness.
It's a wrap.